Hello. This is probably not the video you were expecting of me, huh? I don't know if I'll keep this up or not, but there has been some things in my mind I do want to talk about. After that one video blew up about the trans bill, I believe it was, about that entire situation happened, I thought I was going to be done talking about politics. Also because of what it'd been doing to my mental health. But everywhere I looked, there was more and more things happening, more and more things being talked about, and it got to the point where I began to feel very sick, stressed, and I can't even imagine what people who are actually living in those states, like India with its bill trying to be passed about just dehumanizing trans people, and the US and all their laws. Everything happening right now being so goddamn fucked. And I realized how important it is to speak about it, but also highlight people who do speak about it. Now, this is unscripted, I'm a little dissociated, but I want to say that it is fucked up as hell that it's gotten to the point it is now. Trans people should be able to get the medical care that they need, be able to transition and live their lives, but we're sitting at political debates to either prove, I guess, a point or further their agenda that we are just weird freaks. And it comes up in so many conversations, not even just about the bills that are being passed, but in general conversations, our experiences, and all that is being debated constantly, and it is so fucking tiring. Because all I see is, oh, but this and this and this, about debates on trans people who for some reason conveniently overlooks any trans person who has a matter, who says anything on a matter. And you are told that there are people supporting you, but they don't speak up about it. And I understand it. From my point of view, this has all been so draining for my mental health that it's actually been... I can't go on Twitter anymore because there's so much stuff on there. Good topics that should be spoken about, of course, but I can't handle it. I'm genuinely feeling sick because of everything happening. And I feel like it should be spoken about more. The only content creator I see who is doing a fucking cut's work, Niara, I spoke to them briefly as a chatter on their stream about it, and they faced so much shit because of everything, and I'm lucky I did not have as much hate on my video about it. I'm glad it brought out points and allowed people to understand why the language was scary and why shit like this should not just be allowed to happen. They are debating us like we're some freaks. They are putting us on the same like kind of platform as pedophiles and saying we're just people who want to fucking live our lives. But being LGBTQ wasn't political until the right wing decided it would become it, because they can't control us. That's the entire thing about it. They can't control this thing, and they don't understand it, so they push their own narratives on it and push out the most insane shit imaginable because they know it'll grab attention. It'll make people forget all about all the people who've died, the trans people who are in prison, who there is multiple articles about now that I read up on, sadly enough, about being mistreated, abused, and it is horrid. And there is so many things I wanted to say, but any time I've had any thought about it, it's always been, this is not good for my mental health. And I know it isn't. Why am I making this video if it's not good for my mental health? Because I've always spoke about being honest and myself on this channel. I've always spoken about being open-minded and that I will speak on what matters to me. You know, this is my channel. Here I'm gonna talk about fun topics like fucking politics. But when something comes to my mind and there are things I seriously want to discuss, serious things like mental health, how much it matters and how important it is, being LGBTQ is a huge part of that as well. Because we are treated so inhumanely that it affects us day in, day out. There are people debating whether we should be worthy of living because we are different, but we're still human, man. And it is fucked. And honestly, it's been on my mind a lot. I've been trying to, in my own ways, I guess, push it back, because as much as I would love to, there isn't much I can do aside from spreading awareness, retweeting links on my Twitter page, which does jack shit, but like I try, and be aware of the things happening, but I can't do much more. But it's gotten like, there's a part of me who wants to speak on the topic, but when I see how I react, I know I can't. So I want to, I guess, at the end here, ask if there's anything you would like me to do. Is there anything I can help with? And allow this video to kind of be a point where people can speak about the mental health and how it affects them, whilst also being understanding and aware of the situation happening to the people, because this isn't us versus them, this is all of us. It doesn't just end with LGBTQ or transgender people. It will come to the cis people as well. It already is with people of color. Black people have been for generations abused and mistreated due to the color of their fucking skin. It is fucked up. Ice, all that shit. That's not just LGBTQ people, but they want you to believe that. It's to the point. It's like, it is hard to explain. I'm sitting here and ranting to myself. I don't know. My point is, what can I, as a small creator, do to help? I at some point put up a little commission rate for donating to people last November for the because there was like some country who discontinued payment to people who were poor, so they couldn't get any food. So I was a part of like trying to raise a little bit of money for it. Is there anything I can do? Because as much as I'd love to sit here and make videos that might raise awareness about it, I feel like there's also other ways I can contribute that's better for my own mental health. And I would like the comments to be kind and understanding. And if you have any corrections, anything you'd like to discuss, please do. I am open. I might not do anything DM wise, but I'm open in the comment section, mostly due to anxiety. I have severe social anxiety. And if there's any resources you want me to like push out, let me know. Is there anything I can do? Because I feel like I feel like shit, and it is depressing that I am quote unquote privileged enough to not be a part of this yet, but I know it will come to our country too, and I don't even want that. I don't want it to happen at all. So if there's anything I can do, please let me know. Thank you for listening. Be kind, gentle, and remember that you're loved and you're valid, and trans lives matter. Trans lives are human lives. Trans rights are human rights. This shouldn't have just been... This shouldn't have even been a thing. Like, Black people deal with this so much too, and it's upsetting. It's really upsetting. Anyways, I'm gonna stop rambling because I will just keep talking like in circles. I've noticed I do that when I record. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Comment down below if you have any resources you think I would be able to help push out. Anything you'd like me to be aware of, anything you'd like to say. If you want to share your own stories. On the last post, I had so many people speak about their own experiences, and it was lovely. It made me so happy to see people speak about their own experiences. Like, not happy as in I like that they were talking about bad experiences, but it feels better if you know you're not alone, if that makes sense. So if you want to, that's a free space to do so. There's a Silk Song video coming out later today, if you want. I am very proud of that video, but I just want to get this off my mind and give people a way to understand, I guess. Or just rant, I don't know. Love you guys.